Morning, everybody. It is bright and early. I didn't even do my hair. I had my hair in these really cute braids, and then I took them out and slept in it. This is what happens. Yikes! Anyway, like I said, it's February 1st. It's 10 degrees outside, and we're supposed to have yet another blizzard again. Back-to-back fucking blizzards all winter. And I'm sure this whole month is probably going to be just like the rest of it, and I'm over it. Because technically speaking, we get snow all the way until the end of March. So I'm like, just end or get better. Stop with these blizzards. So I'm not going anywhere today. It's massively freezing. I made it all week. The week before I had RSV and I got hit bad. I had COVID 5 times before, okay? I've never had RSV. That was like the worst experience of my life. And so if you're in the area where that's getting passed around, like, I didn't think I could get it because, it really only normally affects younger people, babies, or older people, or people like me with compromised immune systems. I have what they call a lazy kidney. So there's points in my life where it doesn't function and I need help. And there's points in my life where it functions fine. And it's just going to be on and off, and it's not something that I need to remove my kidney for. Luckily, I've been able to manage it, but I am prone to a lot of illness and infections because it backs my body up. My kidney itself is healthy. It's more like the tubes that connect your urinary tract that are the problem that backs up my kidney. So it's not technically my kidney. I just have I was a preemie, so I was born very early, and some of my organs didn't reach full size, and that includes the tubes that connect them. And of all the things that could have happened to me as a preemie baby, that's like the least problem. So, I just sometimes get, like, I can't, now that I'm older, every time I swim, whether it's like chlorine water or just like regular water, I get a UTI because my body can't, when you swim, naturally stuff goes up there and my body can't filter it out as well. Now that I'm older, it's like even more slower. So although I used to love swimming, and I still do, like, I still take baths and stuff, I just have to be careful. Like, I don't go in hot tubs. Hot tubs are the worst thing for anyone with a kidney problem, unless you have like a back injury. Like, they did recommend hot baths and stuff for my back injury. That's fine, like, if your doctor tells you. But going to a hotel and hopping in a hot tub, first of all, there's so much bacteria in a public hot tub, and if you're already susceptible to infections, you're gonna get one by sitting in it. So unless it's your hot tub and you clean it out regularly, I would just avoid them, because it's basically sharing bath water with the public. It's really not that sanitary, even though they put chemicals in the hot tubs. People have sex in there all the time. It's like the most common place for people to have sex on vacation. They actually have sex more in the pools and hot tubs than they do in the hotel beds. FYI. Anyway, did not mean to get into that. So this week, I'm not really sure what I'm going to keep doing. I have been having a lot of problems. I'm getting shadow banned, which means somebody in the higher up is deciding who's getting pushed and who isn't. And if you're a page like me, who kind of has a lot of things going on, it's not just one specific thing. Basically, if they can't niche you, they just shove you aside. So I'm having trouble with that. And then there's people in the entertainment industry that are fucking pissed at me, as they should be, because I'm calling them on their shit. They don't fucking like it, and they do what they can to make sure you don't get pushed out or to stop opportunities. I don't really give a fuck, because what's meant for me will always be for me, and they can do whatever they want. It's always going to bite them in the ass. When you're out here trying to stop someone, it's always going to bite you in the ass. When you're staying in your lane and you're doing your own thing and you're just focused on that, those people are always going to make it. So I'm not worried about YouTube. I'm not worried about TikTok, or social media isn't going to be the fucking thing that launches me. It's just getting me out there to the right people, and that will launch me. And everything that I get for myself is going to come from my own talent. I'm going to have to work hard for it, and I'm willing to do that. I'm not willing to sell my motherfucking soul for nobody. I'm not willing to stab someone in the back for my own success. And I'm not willing to become a narcissist or a selfish, self-absorbed, uncompassionate person. And I'm not going to get rid of my reality, as in what the world really needs and what we are really out here trying to obtain, and not just for my own agenda or for the elite's agenda. You know, it's really easy to sit here and say, you know, I'm not going to forget who I am because I haven't made it. But I am not going to forget who I am when I do make it. And I can't stand people who do. I cannot stand people that were once like me and forgot every part of the struggle, forgot every realistic attribute of what it's like to come from a hood, what it's like to be poor. Because when you forget that, you stop helping. And that's why I call people out. Because they're not helping. They're more dividing. So let's get into it. First of all, I want to shout out to the Buffalo Bills. I was very sad, but like I said, I was very, very proud of them. We didn't lose horribly. It was a neck and neck game. I'm so sick of that fucking team acting like they're out here in the best, like the best of the best. But these games are neck and neck. This year's competition between all the teams was so crazy. We had a lot of really good teams, and not to even be able to admit that and be that fucking cocky will be their downfall. Trust me on that. I am happy that the world is seeing people for who they really are, and they're starting to react to it. As in, if you're not a fan, you're definitely not going to be a fan. And if you were a fan, a lot of people are not fans anymore. And then you have the fans that, you know, they're going to be diehard either way. Usually 12-year-olds, they get a little antsy. I'm not worried about people that their majority fan base can't even vote yet or get a say, because they're easy to brainwash. They're easy to collect. When you can't get the adults to back you, that speaks for itself. And I feel like I don't need to bash any other people anymore. I think everybody sees the truth of the fakeness going on. And I'm sorry that they're making a mockery of our beloved sport. And I hope it's the last year. We all have to deal with this, because I don't think we're going to all be taking it for another year. It'll all slap back. And I'm just going to sit back and be patient. And it's not because my team lost, because next year they're going to do it. Like, I expected this, building the team back up to what it used to be was going to always take years. And they're so good, and they did so well, and I'm so proud of them, and I stand by that. And I know next year will be our year. It's not about them being knocked out of it. It's about the rest of the world, the state of the world, and what they're adding to it. And they're evil in my eyes. So all evil will be spanked this year, and I'm just going to sit back and make my popcorn and let their narcissism destroy them. So don't get mad. Don't get upset. I'm still tuning into the game because I'm rooting for the other team hard. I went to school there for a while, so of course I don't feel like I'm betraying Buffalo Bills, because I was home there for a while, so it's kind of like an extension of home. That's why I'm rooting for them, not because, you know, well, yes, that's part of it. Like, take that fucking team out. They're just, when you get money to sell for the government to inject people, that's going to bite him in the ass way more than this football shit. It's an unnecessary evil, and he will be flatlined. So just breathe. It's not about the rest of the team. I'm sorry for the team that he has to be on it, because they're going to get it because he's on it. And the other one, too. that should not be mentioned, the evil toad she is. Anyway, I love you guys. See you soon. Bye.